Picture a sun-bathed beach wrapped by a warm, radiant sun, covered in a picturesque landscape of quiet sand, disturbed only by clear blue water occasionally crashing onto the shores. I don't know about you, but this sounds like my dream summer vacation spot. Unfortunately, until the world reopens after the COVID situation is taken care of, I won't be visiting anywhere remotely similar anytime soon. So I'll be at my computer in the meantime, vicariously living the life on the new map released by Riot, Breeze. What is up, ProGuides family? It is your host, Sergeant Frost, and today we're going to be doing a quick breakdown of the tropical map Breeze. Breeze is Valorant's newest addition to the map pool, introduced with patch 2.08. If you guys want to learn more about the patch specifics, make sure to check out our patch rundown video on our channel as well. Anyways, if you're here for the breakdown of Breeze, let's not waste any time and dive right into it. Every map in Valorant has a unique map quirk, Icebox being the horizontal zip lines, Bind having teleporters, and Haven's iconic 3 bomb sites. Breeze sticks to this trend with the introduction of the trapdoor chute in the map. This trapdoor is located in A halls and allows players to quickly escape danger or even surprise the enemy by traveling through it into lower mid. This map feature isn't as integral to how the map is played as compared to the teleporters on Bind, but it is still a fun and creative addition that keeps things fresh and distinct from other maps. I could also see how this could be a necessary addition for faster rotates for defenders and attackers alike, as Breeze is one of the biggest maps to date. Along with the trapdoor, the A bomb site has water in the plantable area, which is similar to the water in sewers on Split, making sound cues whenever the player wants to stomp through it. This might make it a little more dangerous to stay on site and to try to play around the pyramids, since your every step is distinctly readable by the water sounds. From first impressions, Breeze looks to be a map where some unconventional team compositions could thrive, and possibly change our meta due to the size of the map negatively affecting some agents' toolkits. While Icebox and Ascent have long, straight corridors, Breeze has open and virtually cover-free areas of the map. No other map added into the game is designed like this, which could really change up some past playstyles that worked really well on different maps. With its almost too early addition to the map pool in Masters 2, I'm excited to see how this might play out and what comps could really shine on this map. My guess is that 2 controllers might be necessary to consistently engage on this map. Masters 2 will feature the very best teams and players in the world going toe-to-toe to be crowned the best team in the world at the game's international LAN debut. One of the players looking to throw his hat into the ring is North American superstar TENZ. But behind that magic is the enormous insight and fundamental mastery of Valorant. And TENZ has recently partnered with us to release a course that teaches you how to become the player you always wanted to be, and reach the rank that you've always dreamed of. Head over to ProGuides.com to access this course to learn from the literal best. While you are there, make sure to check out our amazing coaches who will help you further implement TENZ's course into your gameplay, in order to maximize results and to see the grind pay off in Act 3. As previously mentioned, Breeze's design is not something we have seen before in Valorant, as it features some stark contrast from the long, narrow choke points of Icebox and Split. The map can be overwhelming at first, but it can be broken down into its main components. There are traditional A and B bomb sites, a middle of the map, A halls, and both A and B main on this map. These key areas will be where you spend most of the round traversing, unless of course you are too busy enjoying the scenery. Every story needs a beginning, middle, and end. While there is no clear end on this map, there is definitely a clear middle and 2 potential beginnings to your bomb site takes. Where better to start than A main? A main on Breeze is a cave dug into the side of a hill. The clean and straightforward nature of this side entrance should make it relatively easy to take on both attacking and defending sides. There are 2 ways to actually get to the entrance. One entrance is through the stairs and another through the tunnel entrance itself. The curved wall should allow players to be positioned in several weird and surprising off angles to catch advancing players off guard and to get early information on their attack. From my limited time with the map, I think the A bomb site has been quite challenging to hold. This is because you are very exposed in many positions, and not only do you have to worry about A main, but also halls as well, as potentially being sandwiched by middle through double doors. The main innovation apart from the sheer openness of the A bomb site is the plantable area of the site. It is placed around 2 pyramids set in water, a far cry from the standard cover provided by large boxes on other maps. I never considered that the water would be used in this way on a bomb site, and it will definitely change up the gameplay and where defenders and attackers play on site. The sounds are immediately recognizable, so it would be hard to maneuver around the pyramids without constantly giving away your position. Another thing to notice immediately when on the A bomb site is that there is a lack of cover. Plus, the sightline into A main is huge, which is potentially a dream come true for AWPers. We've stated in our last AWP video about how the AWP has been confined to rotator roles more often than not, but this map could open up a playstyle where the AWP could be seen in anchor positions as well. The way I currently see the cover on this site is that you can't hide from all 3 entrances. This means you need to control at least one of the entrances to prevent yourself from being sandwiched in all directions. So it will be important to fight for one of the entrances if an impending split is on the way. No matter where you play around the pyramids, you will be visible to enemies pushing A main, double doors, or halls. Playing understairs is also a risky endeavor, as you risk being exploded upon by enemies running through double doors, or worst case scenario, both at once. It will be very hard to hold this position, especially since enemies can peek at you from multiple angles that also have very big elevation changes, making adjustments difficult. Another key place to note on the site is CT and Catwalk, as having control on this area allows CTs to rotate quickly while providing a strong overwatch position for an operator player. But if you think the A bomb site is barren when it comes to cover, just wait till you guys see the B site. Before we dive into the rest of the video, it's time for our question of the day. Today's question is, what are your thoughts on the water surrounding the A site plant area? I really like this addition, as we haven't seen anything like this before outside of the sewers on Split. The water should change how people approach playing around the site, and it should make for interesting adaptations and potential mind games. I believe the whole concept of the water and its sound cues and clutches can make for some really frustrating situations, so I would imagine playing on the bomb site will be riskier than before. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, let's get right back into the video. Halls is the third and final key component that makes up the map towards A. This area gives players a direct route to the opponent's spawn. I don't think any other map gives attackers a direct, straight line to the defender's spawn. As dangerous as that sounds for defenders, I think it's dangerous to run through it as it's tight and it's hard to find cover in. So attackers may be deterred from going through it unless they have a very specific strategy around it. I believe that this position alongside middle map will be the main area of the map that will be contested, and it will allow for teams to flex their tactical prowess over their opposition. Holding halls allows for you to access the chute and rotate into middle quickly, preventing enemies from pushing into your spawn and flanking you. Additionally, controlling halls makes the A hold easier, as you don't have to worry about more angles than you already do on A site. Similar to the doors on Ascent, there is a lever that allows players to open and close the door and access the site. But unlike Ascent, you can open and close this door from both sides, giving whoever's on the other side ample time and sound cues to prepare for you to come through. Middle on both Ascent and Split gives AWPers very favorable long angles to lock down and dominate. But middle map on Breeze is going to take this to the extremes. In fact, I like to split middle into two sections, upper and lower. Lower middle is at the bottom of the hill and attackers have to make their ascent towards the top. Lower is dominated by the pillar and boxes on either side of it. This provides sufficient enough cover to allow attackers to at least get out of their spawn without getting picked off. Top middle is a coverless open platform known as mid window with some rocks in front of it, providing players with unforgiving kill or be killed headshot angles. The openness of top middle and the long sightlines will definitely deter attackers with low utility, as the dangers of the AWP can be great if the defenders post up here. Double door on the right side of mid provides attackers with the opportunity to split a bomb site while also giving them another angle to be cautious about. However, it is clear that this position would be dangerous to enter unless sufficient abilities are used to take control of mid first. Middle also features elbow, another way to access top mid from B main. This area is similar to elbow on Split in that taking it will most likely be essential for a middle take on T side. Having control of this area allows you to hold any defenders pushing B and should make you think twice before rotating to reinforce a mid hold. Now, let's wrap up this video by talking about B bomb site. In Valorant, you can't have a B site without a B main. B main on Breeze features a window similar to middle on Haven. Players can jump out alerting enemies to their position, but unlike Haven, the edge of the window is the point of no return. To get out, players must get to the top of B main safely and exit through an archway. Off the top of my head, Yoru's teleport could be used in this area to create confusion and circumvent some of the positional limitations on this site. I'm sure it's only a matter of time before people find creative and interesting ways to use his kit on this map. B main is composed of a few boxes in the bottom corner, and that's about it, giving defenders free reign when it comes to controlling this area and picking apart rushes from the window. The B bomb site itself is a large pillar with some walls to provide cover on the left side of the site. Like the A site, it is very open and unforgiving if you find yourself lost in the open without cover. As such, it's probably important to secure control of one side of the site and one of the entrances to at least have a fair shot at holding the post plant. The space between the B bomb site and the CT arch allowing players to rotate in is huge. This area will be challenging to regain in a retake as there is very little cover to use in a push. This seems like a bomb site that favors defenders living and dying on site rather than the retake, as there is too much to clear and too many angles to keep track of if control is lost. Breeze definitely adds more variety to Valorant's map pool, and could feature a playstyle very different compared to other maps currently added to the game. The battle for mid could end up becoming just as important as the sites themselves, something that I don't think happens as much on any other map currently. Control of mid could be crucial to securing a site for the attackers and defenders alike. All in all, I think Breeze will be a fresh new addition to a cramped map pool that we currently have. Additionally, with the openness of the map, I can't wait to see what new strategies and team comps pro teams use to tackle the wider areas in mid and the bomb sites. Well, that's all we have for this video. If you enjoyed, then please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. To keep up to date with us, make sure to hit that bell notification, which ensures that you stay ahead of the competition with the latest patch updates, guides, and news. This has been Sergeant Frost, and I can't wait to see all of you guys on Breeze.